Well, good morning and welcome aboard. We are on the Napa River. We have never really ever done the Napa River, so we wanted to try to do this with the Caw boat. I think many years ago, when we had a Bayliner ski boat, we went up here, but we just really didn't take our time with it, so this time we're going to. The nice thing is where Napa College is located, they have a boat ramp, which is fabulous. Made it very, very easy to launch, a great facility, great bathrooms. So we're off to a wonderful start. We're happy to see that it's a 5-mile-an-hour zone. I know not so much for the speedboats, but for us boats that can only go 5 miles an hour, this is absolutely perfect. You can see further down there are some people that look like they've been kayaking earlier this morning, as well as paddleboarding. And we've also picked a beautiful early October morning to do this. You can see it's pretty close to glass conditions here, so there is some debris in the water we're going to have to watch out for, but we're just ecstatic that we're able to do this. So this was one of the bucket list rivers that we've been wanting to do. The other thing that we're going to try to do today is this housing complex up here has their own boat docks and stuff. So we want to kind of go through and check out all the boats and, check out all the homes. And then later on, we would like to go up further. Good morning to you. Later on, we'd like to go up. Yeah. Oh, sea lions. Perfect. And then later on, there was a gentleman who just told us that there is a sea lion up here. So we're looking forward to seeing that as well. And then later on, we would like to go further up and see the downtown Napa area because it is on the water. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So come with us. We were talking to a gentleman who was fishing this morning, and he said he caught a huge salmon. And he goes, he was very surprised by that. He doesn't normally catch salmon. So anyway, he was very excited about that. Cindy, was it a salmon or a striped bass? It was a salmon. Okay, so it was a salmon. The other thing is, at least the calculation we have, is that the tide is going up. So that's the other reason why we wanted to start off the way we did. We looked at the charts. High tide is supposed to be about 1 o'clock. So that gives us plenty of time to sort of mess around. We've brought our lunch. So that's kind of the game plan that we're doing today. We don't know enough about Napa River. Obviously, there are some buoys that we want to stay close to because it looks deep here, but you notice there's a bird and he's standing up right there. So that is super shallow right there. So there must be a drop off where they've dredged. So we're just going to try to stay in here as we can. He looks like, look at the long bill on him. Like a giant sandpiper type. And I'm not sure what these guys are too, but you can again see them standing on the water. So it's very, very shallow right there. At low tide, it would really tell a tale, but we wanted to make sure that there was plenty of water in here for us. The other thing is, this is a Saturday. I actually thought there would be more boats on the river here. So our concern was all the wakes from bigger boats, because we're just a little boat. But so far so good, nothing has happened. What we're also hoping for is that there's a couple of Italian gondolas that give tours on the Napa River up in the downtown area. And I'm really hoping that we get to see those gondolas today. That would be really something. Anyway, I would really like to see that. I'm really looking forward to it. So coming into this neighborhood, isn't this lovely? And a lot of them are really into these electric boats. You can see there's more Duffies here. Again, these are these boats that have the awnings on them. They have that sort of look of a Jungle Cruise boat. You can see a couple of them over here. And they just make perfect sense because then you don't have to fill them with gasoline. You just charge them up at your dock. And if you're only going to go 5 miles an hour, they're perfect. And then they're very, very quiet. You can have a cocktail. Usually they'll have tables and circular seating. And so it just makes for it. Yeah, we thought Cindy was laughing because she thought there was 2 people here at this house, and they're just looking out. Isn't that cute? Love it. Well, boy, isn't this quite nice in here. This is lovely. Oh, my word. Yeah. You know, you don't realize California's hidden gems until you get on the water and you just sort of put around and see some of these things. For it is absolutely gorgeous the way they have this set up. This is a Duffy 22. Those are beautiful. They're ultra wide Duffys, aren't they? I could definitely see having a couple of drinks and just cruising. It would be so much fun. I think even on the Petaluma River, Cindy, to have them would be fantastic as well. You can see this one's been in the water for a while because the bottom needs some bottom paint. But yeah, oh my word, look at that. Just absolutely fun stuff here. Look at this one though, my goodness. It's like a boat show for Duffys here, people. Yeah, these are amazing. It seems like everybody has a dock and their docks are well maintained. And if you don't have a boat, why not get a couple of Adirondack chairs and just sit out here? Because it can't get that windy out here. And then you can see your neighbor, and it just looks like so much fun. This looks like probably where their clubhouse is. It's a very ornate design with a dock there. Okay, we've come to the end of this court and we'll start to turn around. And we're going to head on up now to the city and take a look at downtown Napa. Yeah, you can learn a lot about a community just by going along its waterway. I did not realize that Napa had its own water tower. Did you know, Cindy, Napa had its own water tower there? Yeah. Okay, we didn't realize there was another neighborhood here. So, or before we go into town, we're going to actually explore this waterway. And coming into the other portion of the neighborhood, you've got a few sailboats, beautiful. And then you've got some other people kayaking. Absolutely, just love it. Seems like these pedal types of kayaks are getting to be the in thing right now. Just gorgeous. Yeah, good exercise. And he was saying, hey, it's good exercise. And I said, absolutely. Great exercise. So, yeah, just a fun little neighborhood. These are condos with docks. Isn't this nice? Oh, yeah, the condo setup. Low cost, get your own dock. Yeah. And we're picking up a little bit of a breeze in here. Yeah, this is nice. I like this area here. Yeah, I love how they have the ivy there against the backyard there, and then the dock just sort of comes down. I think that's really nice. Okay, this goes up a lot further than I imagined. And there's a Mickey Mouse there. Magic Mickey welcoming people. Mustang, Napa, California. But look how much further this goes up. Isn't this wonderful? Oh, and they've got ducks. They try to block the ducks, but the ducks still get on there. And this must be like a jet ski kind of ramp or something for a boat. You know, you could you pull your boat right up on there, and that way it's out of the water. So then you can wash it down and stuff. Oh, this is a big turning area here. And I love the palm trees. Look at these palm trees, huge. Wow. This is just lovely in here. I really like this area. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. right, we're going to head back out on the main channel and see if we can make our way up to the city of Napa. So little by little, we're working our way to downtown Napa. We're just about ready to go underneath this bridge. And you can see in the background that lovely water tower there. And obviously things kind of change over the years. You see a lot of cell pieces that are hooked onto that water tower. So whether the water tower is really still used or not, it certainly is used for high tech with the cell tower pieces. Well, if you were wondering if Napa has a Napa Valley Yacht Club, this is the Yacht Club. So I did not know where it was, and now I know. Most yacht clubs do want to be close to their downtown area. So I think that's just lovely that they have it like that. All right, well, we're coming into the downtown area here. That area there is a restaurant and bar. You can see the umbrellas, and it's called Angel Restaurant and Bar. And so you're right there at the beginning of the Napa downtown area. So it will be interesting to see around the corner here if at the dock they have the gondolas. I'm really hoping that they do. So you and I will be the first to see if it is, because it's right around the corner here. They do a really nice job with the docks and the bridges here in the downtown area. I've seen it, but only from the roadway. I haven't seen it from the water, so kind of exciting actually. And there he is, there's a gondola. Oh, how fun. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's another one. Oh my goodness. There they are. How much fun is that, Cindy? Wow, I love it. I really, really love it. Oh, there's three. There's a total of 3 gondolas. And it looks like these are authentic. It doesn't look like they're motorized like the ones they have in Las Vegas. But isn't this nice in here? They keep this up for the downtown area. And so these are all shops and restaurants. And then there's a walkway. And they've got some wonderful biking paths here too in Napa. So they've really done a nice job with all of this. But isn't this great? Oh my word. Talk about fun. I have no idea what it costs to go on these gondolas. Now, of course, we've got our own little gondola here, but still, isn't that just so cool? I wonder if the guy sings. I love that, though. Oh, he's quick. Look at how he turns on a dime. Oh my word. I love it. That is so cool. I love it. Downtown Napa, my goodness. I believe you can go to those docks and tie up for free, but we haven't tried. Maybe we'll give that a try when we come back through. It is a wonderful place. So on the other side here with this colorful mural is a Napa Valley Opera House. And you can see some restaurants here. Bounty Hunter, it looks like. Then where those tents are, that's where they have a farmer's market on Saturdays and Sundays. So that's what's going on there. And so we're just going to kind of continue on here up and see where we go. We do need to be concerned about snags here because we are going a little bit further out away from the areas where larger boats go in. So we're just going to have to kind of keep track of what we're doing. We're noticing that there is a sea lion. We saw a sea lion jump up here. So anytime you can see a sea lion, that's a real good sign that there's fish in the area. Come on, sea lion. If you're up here, show us. Show us yourself. You think he double-backed? Probably. These smaller waterways always intrigue us. We love this, kind of that what's around the river bend kind of thing. Wow, this is nice in here though. Oh, I'm glad we did continue a little bit. I thought this was going to get really narrow and it actually opened up, and there's a 5-mile-an-hour sign up here, Sid. So I guess boats do come up this way. Oh, this is lovely. Very peaceful. Yeah, just really nice. Look at all the palm trees, my goodness. We didn't think we were going to get this far up, and yet this is really open and nice, so we can certainly keep going. We'll just see until we see a lot of snags, and then we'll get turned around. So not sure what this bridge is coming up, but cute little walking bridge, that's for sure. Didn't realize there was these statues that are on top of this building here, and they look like they're waving at us. I have no idea what that is. There's a dad and their son, but look at the statues. Aren't those amazing? Love it. Some other people just sort of walking this morning. Everybody just having a good time. And coming underneath the bridge, look at the kayak group. So it looks like you can go much further up. That is way cool. Cindy, maybe you and we should get into a kayak group. Wouldn't that be fun? Huh? They would kick us out because we'd have a motor? But look, all the fun they're having. Look at that. What is that, 6, 7? 7 kayaks? Gotta love it. Absolutely love it. So nice to see this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, look at, oh, it's a vineyard. Okay, so it's 2 statues of these guys and they're toasting. They've got their wine. Okay, so it's a vineyard is what that is. That's amazing. Okay, so does this turn to the left? Oh, it does. I'll be doggone. So we talked to those kayakers and they were saying that you could probably go up maybe close to another mile up, but you're going to start hitting snags. So that would be something we certainly have to watch out for. But isn't this amazing? The water turns this way and just keeps going up. Oh my goodness. So Cindy said the sea lion that she thought was a sea lion had a fin, and we think it could be possibly a small dolphin. We'd love to see what it is. So we're just going to sort of sit and track it real slow. It's hard because we're into the light, and so whatever it is, we can't pick it up with the camera. So these guys were looking at it. Is that a dolphin? Is this a dolphin or a sea lion? Oh, a harbor porpoise. Okay. So this gentleman who had this huge camera, it's saying it's a harbor porpoise. I've never ever seen a harbor porpoise ever in our rivers. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm just going to go way over here to this corner and then just shut down. See if we can see anything here. And we'll just be as patient as we possibly can. But the gentleman said it was a harbor porpoise. So Cindy first thought it was a sea lion. And then all of a sudden she noticed it had a dorsal fin. So I would love to see it pop up. I certainly hope we didn't interfere, but I don't think we did.
There it is.
You see it?
It came up.
Where did you see it? I didn't see it at all.
Want me to video?
Well, I mean, if you got a picture. Oh, there, right there. Oh my gosh. That was it. He just popped up really quick, didn't he? He just takes really quick breaths. Amazing, just amazing. What a wonderful day today. Absolutely, what a wonderful, wonderful day. Beautiful and just all full of surprises. Just full of amazing surprises. Okay, working our way to another stretch here of the Napa River. Yeah, it looks like there's a park on this side. And like I said before, they have some really good biking paths here in Napa. So that's another thing that Cindy and I would like to do is ride the bike path. Yeah, so that's our Achilles heel. That's where the kayaks have advantage over us, is when you start getting into these snags. Because if we pop, that's it. And we have some backup system, and we have an emergency air pump, but we have to watch that. So that's why we're gonna have to turn around. But this has just been remarkable. Hope you enjoyed the tour of the Napa River. Until then, this is Captain Greg and First Mate Cindy wishing you all the best. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.